ShredMentor Challenge of the Day number 129. We're going to be using the diminished half-whole scale, or whole-half scale. It's just half steps and whole steps, so it kind of doesn't matter. So anyway, here's how it goes. Okay, so this is actually very friendly to the hand because ultimately we're all in one position. It's right across the 17th position, and it's nothing but whole steps and half steps. And from the 4th string in particular, when you ascend the strings, it's actually just a different middle finger every single time. So in the first case is 17, 19, and 20, so we'll use the ring finger for that one. And the next one is 17, 18, 20 with the middle finger. And then we're going to go to the next string, but ultimately we're just kind of doing overlapping hexachords a couple times here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, and 6 from that phrase become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the next phrase. Those last 3 notes become the new 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now I'm going to slide up, slide back down, go back up, and then finish there. All right. I find that the diminished scale has a nice, dark, kind of exotic sound when you tend to favor the lower note of any of those particular half steps. So just, you know, let's see. So any of the half steps in there, the lower one tends to give you the more exotic kind of sound. So if you're going for sort of like a really exotic Arabian dark kind of atmosphere or something, that's a little tip on how you can use this in a melodic way, because it is a bit of a dissonant scale, really. It's not terribly consonant, but you can pretty much play it over any one of the notes in it because of the fact that it's always going to be a bit dissonant, so you can kind of get away with it. I would kind of, you know, since I ended this on an A, it's probably a good note to at least switch to as the chord in the background. So I started on a G. So at least I might want the riff to kind of be like, you know, or something like that. I mean, or something a little more interesting than that, but at least I want to sustain the same amount, like the whole first part of it, with something that around G or one of the other notes that would kind of go around the G itself. And then when I go in for that A, I kind of want to, you know, have something like that still happening in the background. Ultimately, though, what's kind of nice about this scale, too, is every single note has a minor third in either direction, even. All right, so all of the triads are minor thirds in this case. So if I wanted to create a direct harmony, I can go up or down 3 frets as well. So same exact thing works from 14. Goes from 11, oops, and it works from 8, and it works again from 5, because that was the same notes we played the first time. Alright, so there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with this, and it's not really too hard to use. I would also recommend using it within the harmonic minor scale. It doesn't actually fall within the harmonic minor scale, but you do have something that does happen. You can switch right there. That was just kind of like the 7th, root, 2nd, and 3rd. So you can very easily switch over. That was B flat harmonic minor in this case, but any one of these places where you're playing off of 2 sets, so the half, whole, then half, it overlaps with a portion of that same interval pattern inside of harmonic minor. So you can pretty much use them back and forth. You can just switch off to one and then the other, just know which one you're trying to go with at that time, and you can pretty much just run with it. So anyway, you give it a try, and I'll see you again tomorrow.